So let me show you a couple things of how they improved this design and made it a little bit easier to install. So I'd say the biggest thing is having a smooth bout bottom. So this is just going to be literally thin setted into place on the floor. You're not going to be using mortar anymore and making a really thick mud bed mortar to set this in. You're literally just going to be thin setting it into place. And this really makes it a lot easier for drain connection and overall installation. Using thin set to bond this, I think, is a tremendous way to go. The other thing that they upgraded was the actual drain assembly system. So this is basically a standard compression fitting, like OD drain type of system. So it's a locking nut with a rubber gasket. And so what this is going to do is make it a lot easier to connect the riser pipe or your existing 2-inch pipe to the drain, because now you're not having to glue it and you're able to basically just slip over the rubber gasket. We'll show you how to install this a little bit later, but it really makes it easy for connecting to 2-inch pipe. So it honestly doesn't matter whether it's ABS or PVC. And even if you did have a copper drain, you could get a rubber gasket that would be able to fit around that as well. So it's very universal, but I would say the biggest thing is you're not having to be concerned about gluing your riser pipe and making sure that it's exactly the right pump. I know a lot of people had a lot of stress when it came to installing the drain, primarily because, you know, if you didn't have the riser pipe at the right length and you tried to glue it and it didn't glue in the right way, then you just kind of got a mess on your hands. So thank you, Redi, for improving the drain system. I think people are going to really find this a much easier, and as a contractor, it just makes everything simplified. I can definitely see myself hiring out other crew members to install this and know that, you know, they can't really screw it up. They basically can make the connection pretty easy on themselves.